Okay, guys, you know what? That example that I just did, example one, it took 25 minutes for that short video to render. So you know what? I'm not using the dot cam anymore to do video examples. That takes way too long and it holds me up to do additional examples. I will stick with using the smartboard, and I've downloaded a calculator from the Chrome App Store online, so we'll use that calculator and do the best that we can to solve these exponential equations, because 30 minutes for what was that video, like maybe 5-10 minutes? That's ridiculous. All right, let's do it. Solve each equation. Round your answers to the nearest 10,000th. First thing we need to do is we need to get the thing that has our variable hostage. We need to get that isolated, do we not? Yes, we do. What thing has our variable? The 17 does. Oh, that wicked, wicked 17 has our variable right now being held hostage. How are we going to handle that? To get that variable isolated, we first have to get this whole thing isolated, which means I need to move that -5 over to the other side. So how do we do that? Opposite of minusing would be to add. We're going to add 5 to both sides. Plus 5, plus 5. These 5's on the left go bye-bye. 17 to the 5 minus 4x equals 23. Now, we need to free our variable. It's being held hostage by this wicked, evil, dastardly 17. And how do we free it? We free it by taking the log of both sides. Let me do a different color here. So we are now going to log and I'll keep the other stuff in black. 17, 5 minus 4x equals 23. And then I have to log that right side, do that in red. Oh, look at pretty colors. Okay, now, since we've logged both sides, we can now make use of the... Hey, come back! I'm not done with you yet. We can now make use of our power law, which says I can take this exponent and I can now slingshot it down in front of my logarithm, and it's going to act as a multiplier now. 5 minus 4x log 17 equals log 23. All right, now what we want to do next is, obviously, of course, it's to get x by itself, but we need to do that in stages. What I recommend doing is transferring logs on the left over to the right. In other words, what I mean is, I want to move any logarithm that's on the same side as my variable to the other side. And now how am I going to move log 17? It's multiplying the 5 minus 4x, so I'm going to divide it. Divide both sides by log 17. On the left, log 17's cancel, and 5 minus 4x gets to stay. Now, what is log 23 divided by log 17? If you guys think I'm that brilliant, and I know that off the top of my head, you are sorely mistaken. So that's why I have a calculator. Now, I haven't really practiced with this calculator yet. I just downloaded it, so we're going to be kind of doing trial and error here. Let's say, okay, so I need to do the number first. Our number is 23, I think, right? Yeah, log 23. 23, log it, log base 10. We get that decimal. All right, who cares what that decimal is? It doesn't matter because it's going to change in a minute anyway. Divided by log 17, because that's what's in the downstairs. So 17 log, and what I need to do now to find the overall value is hit equals. So the overall value is going to be 1.1067, right? Because we have to go to 4 decimal places out. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. That's what it says right here, 10,000. So that's what we're going to round to. 1.1067. 1.1067. Oh, hey, where's my pen? I lost my pen. 1.1067. Okay, now what we need to do is subtract 5 from both sides. Just kind of makes sense. We want to get this x by itself, and no, this negative does not apply to the 5. The negative is applied to the 4. 5 is positive. That's like saying we're adding it. We're going to subtract 5 from both sides. That's nice and good. Minus 4x drops down. And 1.1067 minus 5, your guess is as good as mine. I'm really tired and I don't feel like doing math in my head right now. So we're just going to use the calculator to do that. Now, I do want to say, just on the side, that you should be able to do these calculations by hand if you didn't have a calculator. The calculator is for efficiency, not a crutch. Negative 3.89. Oh no. Hey, come back, calculator, I need you. Negative 3.8933. Negative 3.8933. All right, we are almost home free, guys. We now do divide both sides by negative 4 to get our x by itself. So x is going to equal, I have no idea. I got to use the calculator. All right, I already have that number stored in the calculator, divided by 4. Let's see, where's our, oh, you know what? I might have to, oh, crap. Oh, it does work. Okay, so 4, and then I do plus minus. Got it. What's our answer? X is 0.9733. X is 0.9733. All right, I already know I lost my pen, so I'll go back to my pen. 0.9733. Okay, we have one more example. The next example that I'm going to show you, I want you to work out on your own first. Pause the video, write it down, work it out, try it out. Then hit play and check to see if your answer and work matches mine. All right, here's our next problem. This is going to be our final example. Solve that, pause the video, write it down, work it out, and then check your work against mine. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, oh, whoops, wrong problem. Sorry about that. Okay, this is what we want to look at now. Let's see how we solve this thing. Excuse me? There you go. Full screen. Hello? All right, first thing we need to do, right, is get this 2 to the blah, blah, blah by itself, because that's what's holding our variable hostage. To get this blob of stuff by itself, I need to subtract 8 from both sides first. Oh, I'm sure you knew that. I know I'm stating the obvious. 3k plus 2.2. Yes, that is a decimal point there. It's not 22, it's 2.2. And that equals 66. Okay, the next thing we're going to want to do is log both sides. We want to log both sides so we can free this exponent from this evil, dastardly 2. 2, 3. Hey, what's going on here? Thing's tweaking. All right, plus 2.2 equals 66. Now we're going to log both sides. Yeah, boy, that's the way to do it. Log both sides. Log and log. Now, what good does that do? That allows us to take this thing right here, the exponent, and it allows us to slingshot it down in front of the logarithm. What that gives me now is 3k plus 2.2, and it's functioning now as a multiplier. It's multiplying log 2 equals log 66. Our goal is to get k by itself, but let's deal with any logs that are on the same side as the letter. Let's move this over to the right. When I say this, I mean log 2. We should be more specific. Log 2. We're going to divide both sides by log 2. Log 2. Log 2's are going to cancel on the left. 3k plus 2.2 is going to drop it down. And now it's calculator time. All right, this is getting a little old too. But, you know, it's necessary so you guys can see how I'm getting the result. 66 log it divided by what? 2 log it. Punch in 2. Take the log of that. Hit equals. Log 66 divided by log 2 is 6.0444. 6.0444. Right? 6.0444. Okay, it's pretty much just a basic equation now, right? We just need to subtract 2.2 from both sides. Bada bing, bada boom. Those 2.2s are going to cancel. What are you doing? Go away. And now we need to subtract 6.0444 from 2.2. That's going to be 3.8444. I'll be so embarrassed if I subtracted wrong. Wouldn't that look really bad? Math teacher who can't subtract. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am pulling up my iPhone to check to make sure I subtracted that right. 3.844. See, I never should have doubted myself. Divide both sides by 3. Oh my God, we are almost home free. We almost have what K is. I don't care about land school teacher council. Get lost. Hey, thanks a lot. So what does our K equal? 3.8444 divided by 3. It's calculator time, right? 3.8444 divided by 3. I get 1.2815 because 4's neighbor is a 6, so 4 gets kicked up to a 5. 1.2815. Got it? 1.2815. 1.2. Get out of the way. I'm trying to teach. 815. All right, and that's our approximate solution. Hopefully you got that answer too. If you didn't, or you think I did something wrong, bring it to my attention the next time you see me in class. And as usual, I'm trying to start these videos with a little bit of music and end with a little bit of music. So I'm going to close out now with a little song from my time. You guys may have heard this before. And my closing comment is, keep at this material. It is hard at first, but after you practice it, see more examples, it will get easier. But just please don't give up, hang in there. All right, guys, here we go, closing out with some music. See you later. Bye.